One decision, one secret, and everything we thought we understood about Paradise was turned upside down. Just when it looked like the story was slowing down, Season 2 dropped a final twist that changed the game completely. And now fans are asking one big question. What happens next? Season 2 didn't just end, it exploded. Relationships broke, trust was destroyed, and characters we believed in showed sides we never expected. The biggest shock came in the final moments, where hidden truths finally came out, leaving us with more questions than answers. It wasn't just about who survived or who won, it was about what Paradise really is, and whether anyone can truly escape it. One of the most important things to understand is how the ending shifted the entire story. Characters who once felt safe are now in danger. Those who seemed weak suddenly have power. And the line between good and bad, it's almost gone. This creates a perfect setup for Season 3, because now the story can go in many different directions. But the real reason fans are so excited is because of the unanswered questions. What is the true purpose behind everything happening in Paradise? Was everything planned from the beginning, or are there bigger forces controlling the game? And most importantly, who can be trusted anymore? There are also character mysteries that still need answers. Some people disappeared at key moments. Others made choices that don't fully make sense yet. These are not mistakes. They feel like clues. And if that's true, then Season 3 could reveal secrets that were hiding in plain sight all along. Another big question is about consequences. The actions taken in Season 2 were serious, and they should have real effects. Will characters face the results of their choices, or will new twists change everything again? If the show continues its pattern, then nothing will be simple, and every answer might lead to an even bigger mystery. What makes this ending so powerful is that it doesn't feel like a conclusion. It feels like the beginning of something much bigger. Season 2 closed one chapter, but at the same time it opened the door to a deeper, darker story. And that's exactly why Season 3 has so much pressure. Because now, it doesn't just need to continue the story, it needs to explain it. After that shocking ending, the biggest question on everyone's mind is simple. Is Season 3 actually happening? While there hasn't been a full official reveal with a date yet, there are strong signs that the story is far from over. The way Season 2 ended didn't feel like a final goodbye, it felt like the writers were clearly setting up the next chapter. Looking at how shows like this usually work, a new season often gets planned before the current one even ends. That means there's a high chance that the creators already have a clear direction for Season 3. The story feels too big, with too many loose ends, to just stop here. And when a show leaves this many questions open, it's usually because answers are coming next. Now, let's talk about the possible release timing. If we follow the pattern of previous seasons, it's likely that Season 3 could arrive within a similar gap. That means fans might not have to wait too long, but of course, delays can happen depending on production schedules. Still, based on how things look right now, the wait shouldn't be forever. Another important detail is the cast. Most of the main characters are expected to return, especially those who played a big role in the final twist. Their stories are not finished yet. In fact, it feels like they're just getting started. At the same time, there is a strong chance that new characters will be introduced. These new faces could bring fresh problems, new secrets, and even bigger conflicts. There have also been small hints from interviews and behind-the-scenes talk. While nothing is fully confirmed, the tone suggests that the creators want to go deeper in the next season. Not just bigger action or drama, but more focus on the truth behind Paradise. That means Season 3 could finally start answering the biggest mystery of all. One thing is clear, the creators know how invested the audience is. They understand that fans are paying attention to every detail, every clue, and every hidden moment. So it's very likely that Season 3 will be more intense, more emotional, and more surprising than anything we've seen before. And if all of this is true, then Season 3 isn't just a continuation, it's the turning point where everything finally starts to make sense, or becomes even more complicated. Now this is where things get really interesting, because fans didn't just watch Season 2, they studied it. And the deeper you look, the more it feels like the show has been hiding secrets in plain sight from the very beginning. One of the biggest fan theories is that Paradise is not what it seems at all. Some believe it's not just a place, but part of a larger system, something controlled, planned, and carefully designed. If that's true, then everything the characters went through might not be random. It could all be part of a bigger test or even an experiment, and that would completely change how we see every moment in the story. Another popular theory focuses on trust, or the lack of it. Fans think that at least one major character is not who they claim to be. When you go back and look closely, there are small moments where certain actions don't fully match their words. These could be tiny clues dropped by the writers, hinting that a betrayal is coming. And if that happens in Season 3, it could break everything apart. There's also a theory about the ending itself. Some viewers believe that what we saw wasn't the full truth. Maybe parts of the final scenes were hidden, or maybe we were only shown one side of the story. This idea suggests that Season 3 might reveal a different version of events, one that changes how we understand the ending completely. Hidden clues play a big role here too. The show has a habit of placing small details that don't seem important at first. A line of dialogue, a strange look between characters, or even the way a scene is framed, these things can mean more than we think. Fans have pointed out moments that seem normal at the time, but now feel like clear hints towards something bigger. There are also two main directions fans believe the story could go. The first is a hopeful path, where the truth comes out and some characters find a way to escape or fix things. But the second is much darker. In this version, the system behind Paradise is stronger than anyone expected, and the characters are trapped in something far bigger than themselves. And honestly, both ideas feel possible. That's what makes this show so exciting. Nothing is predictable. Every theory has a chance of being right, and every clue could lead to a shocking reveal. So when Season 3 finally arrives, it won't just be about continuing the story. It will be about proving which theories were right and which ones didn't even come close. Everything we've seen so far leads to one simple truth. Season 3 is going to change everything. Not in a small way, but in a way that could completely flip the story and the characters we thought we understood. The most likely direction is that Season 3 will finally focus on the truth behind Paradise. No more small hints or hidden clues. This time, the story could start revealing what's really going on. Whether it's a system, an experiment, or something even bigger, the next season feels like the moment where answers begin to come out. But knowing this show, every answer will probably bring even more questions. When it comes to the characters, things are going to get even more intense. Some of them will try to take control of the situation, while others may break under pressure. The trust between them is already weak, and it won't take much to destroy it completely. We could see strong alliances form, but also shocking betrayals that no one sees coming. There's also a strong chance that one major character will take a darker path. Someone we once trusted could become the biggest threat. This kind of twist would not only raise the stakes, but also make the story more emotional, because it forces other characters to face difficult choices. At the same time, new characters could enter the story and change the balance completely. These new faces might know more about Paradise than anyone else. They could bring answers, or they could bring even more danger. Either way, their arrival would push the story into a new direction. Now, let's talk about how Season 3 could end. There are a few possible outcomes. One is a powerful, emotional ending where the truth is revealed and some characters finally find a way out. Another is a darker ending where the system behind Paradise wins, leaving everything more broken than before. And then there's the most shocking option, a twist ending that no one can predict. Something that completely resets the story again. But no matter which path the show takes, one thing is clear. Season 3 won't be safe, simple, or predictable. It will test every character, challenge every belief, and push the story further than ever before. And maybe the biggest question isn't what Paradise really is. Maybe the real question is, who will survive the truth when it finally comes out?